Hi, welcome back. Today we're playing Reverse 1999 again, and we are continuing with our /mine marathon of the 2.3 event Chronicles of Uluru London Downing. And I have refreshed my makeup because I have been crying every video. I've been crying every video. I don't know how to tell you. So I redid a bit of my face. I have the lipstick now that it disappeared in the middle of crying. I don't know how I did that. Maybe also drinking. I have my glass of water near me and I've been sipping it. But I have 3 hours left. And I think 7 chapters left, if I'm not wrong. We were left off. Alright, I'm very worried about Mr. Fogg. His machine imploded, and I think he has too much work and responsibilities on his shoulder, and he should get a day off. The problem is that when he gets a day off, probably everyone dies, because he has too many responsibilities, as I said. Anyway, let's see how to salvage this situation. I honestly cannot predict anything. It's also 1 a.m. So consider this while you listen to me ramble. Anyway, part 14 is Soot in the Peri dish, and thus salvation is obtained. I'm guessing Mr. Fogg is, though it's a freebie by the way. Mr. Fogg is closing his office to pout and sulk and be sad, but also maybe to find a solution. I don't know. I hope so. And not that he is actually...
Black fog seems terrifying. If I'd been there, I'd have buried myself in the garden or jumped in the sewer before it reached me.
Not actually dying. dying. Maybe only dying from overwork. But possibly not dying in a literal sense. So there you go.
Thankfully, all the patients and nurses were fine. Only Leonard's daughter got a few bruises.
Also, if you see me disappear sometime from the screen, I am coughing. The same as the other videos, but maybe someone skipped those. So I'm telling you again. Only Leonard's daughter got a few bruises, poor thing.
But what a shame it is that the building was ruined. It was 300 years old, you know. The stained glass alone was a masterwork.
This is a shame.
Bugger. I just
Me.
can't seem to spit it out.
Me when I cough.
I feel like my chest's on fire.
Oh shit.
Take this medicine 3 times a day, and you'll feel better tomorrow.
Oh, bless you. Godfrey hands over the medicine, then takes out a small notebook to jot something down.
Case 132. Clinical symptoms. Burning sensation in chest, blackening of ears.
So reliable.
Quite different from a regular tuberculosis patient. Maybe this is a different disease altogether.
Damn this black fog. Qualifiers are cancelled, fairs closed down. Even Cross Street's been cordoned off. To see the posters of the athletes all covered up with fires, it's utterly hopeless. Workers are striking again, just like the old days. They seem to be the only ones who dare to go outdoors. Although, since so many have lost their jobs, I suppose they don't have any reason to go out anymore.
Oh, yikes.
What are you doing, Miss Tooth Fairy?
Oh, the accent.
Collecting saliva samples to put in petri dishes. I want to see what will grow. The sample I collected 2 days ago has already grown something unusual.
Something unusual?
A ball of black fog, weaker than the one I met in the alley. Its existence is unstable. Its form changes daily.
Interesting.
It doesn't appear to have any self-consciousness, but that critter in the alley was definitely intelligent.
Huh. This thing. It looks like the illustration in the old book I read to my son.
Tell me more.
I can't quite remember the title.
I said tell me
But
more.
it does mention
Please
a
remember.
creature like this.
A creature like this?
Oi, Miss Tooth Fairy!
No, this was important. Is this also important? Actually, sorry, Brimley. The startled head Arthurs toward them. I don't know what Arthurs mean. Wobbling as he goes.
It's an emergency, Dal. The little tacker's in danger.
Please, Mr. Hat, keep your voice down in the
Our
hospital.
little tacker?
The patients need to rest.
Our baby girl?
Sorry about that, but this can't wait. Miss Tooth Fairy, they said a girl's climbed to the top of the old bell tower, and she's planning to jump off.
I understand what she's doing, but also I don't understand what she's doing.
A girl? You mean...
Yeah, Flutterpage. No normal girl could climb all the way up there.
Mi sono agitated in Flutter subway too. Bell Tower, Cross Street. Wow, so I
Boy, girl! Get down! It's dangerous up there!
Not even the noise of the carriages and the crowd can reach as high as the bell tower, let alone the shout of one passerby. At the top of the tower, Flutterpage is contently airing out her linens.
Knock, knock.
Linens?
The little knocker-upper loves hanging sheets. Every one of them brings back a sweet memory.
I think it's a bit idle.
The first sheet smells like cucumber and tobacco. The second, night dew and stars. The third, mummy's cuddles.
She is adorable, but this is so risky.
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
You know, you didn't need to come up so high just to hang your sheets.
Yeah, yeah.
Miss Tooth
Maybe.
Fairy, well, what are you doing here?
Hello? Have you finally reached the top of the tower? Tooth Fairy exhales heavily.
I wanted to ask you the same thing.
I'm having some quiet time in my secret base.
Oh.
Off you pop. We'll meet up later.
Poor baby. She gently shoos the canary fluttering near her feet.
I understand your need for privacy, but given that almost everyone in London is talking about a girl who's about to jump off the bell tower, I'd say this isn't the spot for it.
Jump off the bell tower? Oh, like I might fall. Don't
Oh,
worry.
honey.
I'll be fine as long as the wind's blowing. I'll ride it all the way to,
To?
Australia?
She needed another place. I think she never left here.
Yeah, Australia. They must be preparing for the finals there.
The girl fidgets nervously, with the clip haphazardly tucked into her hair.
Come here, Miss Tooth Fairy. Have a seat.
How spooky! So I up. Tooth Fairy gracefully swings her leg over the railing, and the two sit quietly side by side, their feet swinging among the clouds.
Come
Spooky.
along, Liberty! Quickly! It's dangerous up there!
It's okay, there's an adult now. Also, I'm not one of the people that is scared of height, but it will be spooky either way.
Don't listen to him, Liberty! Oh, you! Watch your word! She might jump right off the bloody thing!
These poor babies. The clamor of the street below continues.
Why?
Why what?
First, they told me to get down, and then they told me not to. Why'd they change their minds so quickly?
Honey.
Not just them. It's like all of a sudden, everything's changed. People said they wanted the qualifiers, but then they cancelled them. They said they'd find a solution, but then they just completely gave up on solving the problem.
I feel you, baby.
Why couldn't they just keep at it until they achieve something? It's like climbing this bell tower. You've got to push through and keep going until you reach the top. Otherwise, you'll never get to enjoy the view.
Maybe they...
Yes? After a quick moment of reflection, Tooth Fairy shakes her head.
Well, I don't know.
Miss Tooth Fairy,
I think she's right there with you.
I think I did something wrong.
What did you do? The letter thing, maybe? Oh, my baby.
I can cut my own hair, cook my own meals, and do my own laundry.
You're gonna make me
No
cry
one
again.
taught me, I just figured it out myself. I used to think the world was like the fish tank I had at home. No matter how many questions I had, the answers were all inside, just like the fish swimming in there. I was patient too. I'd take the fish one by one and carefully look them over. And I wouldn't stop until I checked every scale. Yep, every single one. Well, unless Mum and Dad scolded me. Actually, sometimes I couldn't figure out why they hit me.
Oh shit.
I just had a lot of questions, and I wanted to know the answers.
I know this is old-timey, but it's still heartbreaking.
Anyway, now I've learned the
Please
truth
don't
about
eat
the world.
kids.
It's different from what I imagined. I thought it was a round tank, but it was actually square. I thought there were goldfish swimming inside, but actually there were pinching crabs and chomping sharks. Sometimes even just pieces of rubbish. The round tank only existed in my mind, and all the answers I found were nothing. Just my imagination. And what's worse is that I hurt others with my imaginary answers.
Baby. A gentle breeze rustled her hair.
You mean Miss O'Hagan?
Oh, nee.
I let her down.
The little voice. A faint scent of lemon floats by. Tooth Fairy gives an unexpected smile.
I spent my entire youth learning how to get along with others. And you know what I realized? People will change as long as the result benefits them. Once things are going well, whether expected or not, people often forget the goals they set before they reach that point. What I'm trying to say is, we need to remember who we really are and what we really want.
Flutterpage turns her head to look at Tooth Fairy, curiosity in her eyes. Tooth Fairy tilts her head to the side, as though deep in thought.
Miss Willow must have known what she really wanted. Otherwise, she wouldn't have become the youngest floor ritual record holder of the century.
He pauses.
I'm sure she understands that it wasn't your fault. You didn't hurt her. In fact, you didn't hurt anyone.
I'm so relieved that there is a Tooth Fairy here that knows how to talk to children.
You just need to look at the fish tank in a new way.
She's using her words to explain it to her too. Flutterpage looks off into the horizon.
It hurts.
Oh, she presses her hands to her cheek. Her little face scrunched up small, sorry.
What's wrong?
Tooth?
Let me take a look.
Hello? Are you stealing her tooth?
You're losing a tooth.
Did you steal it? Is that a tooth?
A new tooth is pushing out the old one.
A new tooth? But I've already lost all my baby teeth.
Maybe you missed one.
Open your mouth. Don't worry, it won't hurt.
Oh, ouch!
She stole the tooth! Girl, I get it, you're a Tooth Fairy, but still.
It's out. Look.
So, what was this for? What metaphor is this? He opens her hand, revealing a perfectly intact tooth.
I thought I didn't have any baby teeth left.
Do you have a lisp now?
Well, you don't anymore. This was the last one.
There we go. Flutterpage moves closer to get a better look at it.
Ew, it stinks.
It was in your mouth, girl.
It does. I suppose I'll keep this then.
Tooth Fairy produces a handkerchief. Produces? Takes out, I'm guessing. Contently wraps the tooth and stows it in her pocket. You even got a souvenir. What a day for Tooth Fairy. Also, maybe it's Tooth Fairy, not Tooth Fairy, sorry. Okay, this wasn't that long. It's listening to me. I told the game I needed shorter chapters because I was running out of time. And maybe it's listening after 15, 14, 13 chapters. Not chapters, parts. Okay, anyway. Oh, my boy. You seem alright, but this is a fight. So I'm concerned. What are we fighting? There is a... The fuck is that? Oh, this thing looked like a cannon, so I thought it would be a military thing. For some reason, why? Ok, dicevamo is Italian. I'm sorry, my Italian slips up will be worse now because it's 1 AM. So, we're chilling, okay? Be nice to me. Actually, some people really like them. They asked me to never stop putting subtitles. I will never stop because I will keep slipping up, I'm very sorry. Even if you don't like him, now you have to like him. Okay, back in the game. A torch burns brightly, in the hearts of people. I keep... It's 1 AM. Chill. Okay, it's a fight. God, okay, some water, please. Oh, I didn't fill it up well. I'll go later.
Let's listen again to the interview she had all those years ago.
Oh.
As the youngest floor ritual record holder of the century, you're just one step away from becoming the world champion. What else do you wish to achieve in your career?
Oh.
My ultimate goal is to win the finals of the Uluru Games.
So small.
But I'll also register for as many events as possible. I have a lot I want to achieve, but I'm patient, and I'm sure I can do it all eventually.
I still believe in you. Clank, clank. The sound of metal cuts through the darkness. Oh.
Now, old friend.
Willow removes her prosthetic leg, her long fingers stretching out toward the machine lubricant resting on the shelf.
It's just you and me, isn't it?
As she gropes for the lubricant, she comes across a piece of crumpled paper. Also, I think I have to lower my voice a little because my throat is starting to hurt. After 3 hours.
Oh,
I'm old enough, alright.
With the
4 hours,
scaffolding,
maybe.
fellas. You wouldn't want it to fall on your feet. You'll be hobbling about for months.
Workers are busy disassembling the stage, carrying wooden posts and equipment to the door.
Here's the reimbursement application form.
Oh,
just fill in the numbers and give me the receipts for the materials. I'll contact the Uluru Committee for your compensation.
Is there really no hope, Mr. Fogg? We didn't build all this just to tear it all down.
Well, eventually I'm guessing you would tear it down. That's not the point, sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, Mr. Fogg. Sleep on it. Go to sleep for once.
To be honest, we'd rather not do this, even if we're getting paid for it.
Oh.
We were over the moon when we got this job. I mean, just look at this place. The huge billboards and that lovely stage background. How could we not be? It's been yonks since we last had an event like this. And who knows when we'll have another? Is there really nothing we can do?
Excuse me,
Hello. My hope. Please, someone do something. A voice floats over from behind the ladder in the worker's arms.
Oops. Look at me, blocking the doorway with me
You're
ladder.
cute.
Begging your pardon, miss.
I love this NPC too, and it doesn't even have a face.
that's quite all right. I'm glad to stay a little longer and talk with everyone. None of us want to leave, actually.
How sad. But it's true. Who'd want to leave after all the trouble we've gone to?
Miss Bartley, I must say, I didn't expect to see you here after all the qualifiers were cancelled.
Hello, Mr. Fogg.
I'm glad to see you back on your feet.
Well, I can't wallow all day. There's a lot of cleaning up to do. And someone has to do it. How about you, Miss Bartley?
Someone else should do it.
Shortly?
The fuck, you do it too much.
Yes. I suppose I'll go home and wait to hear the arrangements the committee's come up with.
Yikes.
Why don't you stay for a few more days?
Please do.
Well, I don't think there's much point.
You could have some more banter with your definitely not girlfriend and rival. Please, stay. She looks around the almost deserted venue.
In fact, I'm the #1 seed this year, so I don't even have to participate in the qualifiers to advance in the finals.
Ooh.
It's a new system they introduced to get a step closer to the standardization of human sporting events. I only joined because I couldn't pass up the opportunity to compete in my hometown. This was going to be the last competition of my career.
Aww, shit. And you also missed the opportunity to have a standoff with your rival lover. He sighs. Then, for a moment's hesitation, she speaks again.
And I thought, no, never mind.
Say it.
I wasn't surprised when the news came out, to be honest. We were just fooling ourselves before.
No, don't say that. I take it back. Don't say it.
Now it's time to face the fact that...
Sorry to interrupt you, but ain't it too early to be getting this dark, Mr. Fogg?
Sir? This is dangerous. Stop working. The three of them look up at the sky as the world is plunged into darkness.
Crikey. What time is it, mate?
I don't even see them.
I don't have to look at my watch
so cool,
to know it isn't night yet.
You did it well. Sorry, what did you say? Oh, doesn't have his watch.
Then what's going on?
Also, you... Where is he? He disappeared. I was pointing at Mr. Fogg and he disappeared. I was saying also you made me worry for nothing. You're fine. I thought you would be dying because of the smoke that pops out of the machine or because of our work. It's fine. The thick black and yellow smog surges upward, like a massive arm poised to sweep them away. I'm guessing Flutterpage and Tooth Fairy are still up and maybe they see this thing from another perspective. Interesting.
Whoa, what the bloody hell is happening?
Are you up in the tower fight, please? Please? Oh, this is not a up in the tower fight. Okay. Still this. I have to cough. This is so cute. Look at this. Wow. Oh, his butt is on fire. All of their butt is on fire, but this is a proper butt. Wow, that's an attack. Interesting. Fun. Oh, they're so dead. You are so dead. What was it? Was it a Valorant agent?
This way.
I don't even play Valorant. God damn it. I think you can see my throat is also swelling up a bit. I'm sorry. My throat is starting to hurt a bit. Or more. Started to hurt more.
Our dream, comrade.
But I think I can do it up until the end. I have to do it. I don't have time.
Are you alright?
Oh, you're back.
Oh,
it's
good,
gone.
thanks. What the blazes was that?
It looked just like the black fog that attacked the hospital. Only smaller, and it was a different shape.
Interesting. There are different shapes.
Let's move to your office, Mr. Fogg. There's something we need to talk about. I believe all these problems we're having, the smog, the tuberculosis, the failure of your machine, have something to do with the black fog.
What?
But first, we need to get everyone out of the stadium in case it attacks again.
That's a good hunch. Also, this stops the work. The dismantling. So we still have the stadium for when the problem is fixed. Upon entering the office, Brimley heads straight to the purifier and gives it a glass stop. And gives its glass stop a curious tap. Sorry.
Leave it be. It's no use worrying about it now.
He's so heartbroken. Mr. Fogg glances at his once revered purification machine, now sitting inert in the corner. I think Mr. Fogg was hoping so much that the machine would work, also because maybe it could do his work, a bit, and he could get a day off.
You pushed it too hard, mate.
Oh.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Mr. Fogg. The
Thank
fact
you.
that you made something that worked at all, in just a matter of weeks, is an achievement in itself.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Fogg does need a bit of validation because he works so much.
I appreciate it, Miss Tooth Fairy. I know it doesn't make any sense to keep it around after it failed so spectacularly.
No, that's a good... Sorry, that's a good type of foreshadowing. I think something went wrong and it's solvable. You got this. You got this. He tries to raise it off the ground to shift it, but it doesn't succeed.
I can't bear to break it down. At least not for now. I enchanted it with my arcane skill. So we're linked together.
Oh.
It used to breathe as I did.
Oh.
And now I cough and splutter just like it does.
You cough? He's sick. He's sick. Tooth Fairy, help. Help. Tooth Fairy.
You should go to the hospital as soon as possible.
Thank you.
See? How many times have I told you that and you never listened? Even the doctor's saying so.
You inhaled so much smoke.
Anyway, what was it that you wanted to talk about, Miss Tooth Fairy?
This is bad foreshadowing. I take it back.
The experiments I've been doing these days. Here's a sample of the black fog. I collected it from the alley after it attacked me.
Oh, it's the same as the other one.
As for the tuberculosis, I analyzed the black fog's composition and found some components very similar to those in the patient's saliva. I've concluded that this fog critter is the root cause of the disease. This critter is fog-soluble, can change its form, and is indestructible. It feeds on smog and, most interestingly, sensitive emotions, which it seems to absorb to nourish itself.
Sensitive emotions? Oh, Mr. Fogg, actually be careful, you're the most sensitive right now. Also, the baby. The baby's very sensitive right now. Willow doesn't go outside. I think that's her saving grace.
In conclusion, the answer to our problems lies in capturing and containing these critters. Also, in one of my experiments, I cultured 2 samples under the same conditions and put one of them in the sun, like this.
Oh. Tooth Fairy, I will read it correctly, sorry. Tooth Fairy delicately places the bottle... I said delicately wrong. I got this. Tooth Fairy delicately places the bottle containing the black critter on the windowsill.
See? Even in today's dim sunlight, it shrinks very quickly.
That's why it's in the alleyway.
Just wait a moment, and you'll see. Its true being. Sunlight is their weakness. That's why you never see them in areas with clear skies.
Ah, this is a foggy area too. That's why. She pauses as if to add gravity to her point.
As you can see, London provides the perfect conditions for it to survive and multiply. Heavy smog, and the anxiety and depression caused by the cancellation of the qualifiers.
Also, you can't tell me that the lack of sunlight doesn't impact their mood. Because in the winter I go crazy without sunlight. And now that it's about to come the season when the sun is out, my brain, my stupid lizard brain, wants to go to the park so much because the sun is out. It's still cold as fuck. Do not go to the park, please, me. Me of the future. You are already sick. Stop it. Anyway, a thoughtful silence falls in the office.
I do believe you're right. But it won't be easy to capture these things.
No, definitely not. I'm still trying to figure that one out. We may be able to lure them into a trap, but we need to make a specific plan so that the process is controllable and the results predictable.
Huh. Is that possible?
A specific plan? The only plan I can think of is to pray to God.
No, I think we need to pray to Flutterpage. Because maybe is a wind enough to blow away the fog, and maybe up high, since she goes to her tower, maybe some clouds and get some sun out. I don't know, man. I'm just giving you alternatives. I don't know how this would solve.
Some people may seek answers from the divine, but whether that works or not is another matter.
Oi!
There you are. How did this kid gain access to government offices is beyond me.
Hello!
Hello! Are you me?
Is that Flutterpage's voice?
Sure is. Over there, mate. Outside the window.
He's flying again. She's so cute. Please. I'm begging you. There's a tap at the window. Outside, Flutterpage drifts in the air. A white bedsheet clutched in her hands. Below her, a crowd of all ages makes their way along Cross Street, all heading for the sports stadium. What did you do? What happened?
Miss Tooth Fairy, Mr. Fog, Mr. Brimley, would you like to join us?
A protest?
The residents of Cross Street have got together to petition for the reopening of the qualifiers.
But Flutterpage uses one hand to steady the bedsheet and the other to point excitedly at the crowd congregating below.
How about this iron? It's a family heirloom, but it'll be perfect for the floating stock fling.
The what?
An obvious stop for it. I'm an excellent timekeeper. I can keep time down.
Is she doing something?
We also need a fair judge, right? Then I'll put myself forward. Everyone on Cross Street knows I'm an excellent mediator.
Everyone's brought things from their homes. Ladders, hanging rods, clotheslines,
but
anything that might be useful. We're going to rebuild the stadium together.
But the Smog.
So, will you join us?
I love you, but the Smog.
What? Are you serious?
It's truth. I don't know what to say. This is unbelievable.
The crowd pushes onto the stadium. A few individuals joining the throng? What a throng! As they pass by their homes. There is a resolute happiness in the air, as though no force could diminish their fervent hope.
Since the qualifiers have been cancelled,
did you do all this?
We'll just have to hold our own games.
Oh, that's so cute! And maybe they can count as qualifiers, actually. Even if they're not official? I don't know.
Miss Tooth Fairy, I found the right way to look at the fish tank.
Stop making me cry, game! That's so cute. I love her so much. Precious, precious baby. Lovely. Adorable. 10 out of 10. If she cries, I cry. The aftermath. Sending out long, dull letters is just a small part of his job. Open letter. Sorry, my voice is going. I'm fine. The Foundation's London branch is the breakfast lunch. Subject: the London Air Pollution Auto Detect Cleaner Project Progress and Future Collaboration. To the Honourable Head of the Foundation London Division, allow me to extend our greetings on behalf of the London Atmospheric Cleanup Committee Office. And present a thorough progress the update on the London Air Pollution Auto Detect Cleaner Initiative. Though the research has faced setbacks and failed to resolve the pressing issues of the Uluru qualifiers, we greatly appreciate the open-minded approach and collaborative spirit exhibited by your department. Without your material enchantment technologies and the protocols for incantation inscription, progress would have been far more limited. Actually, I don't feel very well, sorry. As indicated in earlier communications, we are committed to sharing the outcome of this joint research endeavor in both mechanical engineering and arcanium studies. Although the device has not yet achieved its intended results, we will honor this commitment as per standard collaboration practices with the Foundation. since your team provided only technical support while all material sourcing and manufacturing were conducted by us independently, the physical device will not be included in the shared materials. However, we will share its design manufacturing data, and complete test records. Please accept our heartfelt gratitude for your continued cooperation. Should you require clarification or wish to discuss this matter further, please do not hesitate to reach out. Yours sincerely, Arthur Fogg, London Atmospheric Cleanup Committee Office. Sorry. Freak. I think. Ok, it's fine. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 5. I'm gonna be fine. It's just 5. I'm sorry if the commentary gets a little less heavy. I don't know how to describe it. My throat is hurting a bit right now, and I don't think I can. I don't want to take any other medicine. I'm so done with it. So I'm just gonna go on with it. I'm gonna tough it up. Our Uluru Games. And now we are both host and participant. Okay, fun. A freebie. Just a bit of water. Do I have still? Okay. I think I have a bottle. I've finished. No, I finished last night. Frick. Well, I'll go get some water
later.
You're
going to join them?
You know me. I'll always jump rim first into the unknown.
Follow the girly.
But the Foundation's already pulled their funding.
Doesn't
the
matter.
workers are already awaiting their reimbursement. And some players have already left. How could we possibly hold it?
Okay, chill. You go to sleep. We take care of this.
Mate, listen up.
There is an unfamiliar tension in the office. This may be the final real disagreement between the two old friends.
Those officers from the headquarters didn't give a damn whether the qualifiers were held or not. You could see it all over their faces.
Well, she cared a little. Also, you don't see their faces. They have a mask, goddammit.
All they wanted was to minimize their trouble. Did you see how quickly they applied for the cancellation and reimbursement? How hastily they made promises to pacify the people. I've never seen anyone more ready to get things over with. Their job was done as soon as they got the player list. They'd probably already moved their attention to the qualifiers in other regions. After all, our qualifiers are no different from the others to them. But it means something to us, doesn't it?
Yeah.
At least for me, this could be my chance to go to Australia. My very nature wants me to run free on the Red Land, to holler out and forget all my troubles.
Free the boy.
I think that's what we all want. In the heat of competition, people are at their best, their most pure. Think about it, mate. You're not the only one who's put a lot of effort into this machine. It hurts me to see it rotting the office too. If you're really going to give up because of a few words from an authority,
then no sleeping.
As your partner, I have to tell you. Don't ever let anyone deny your achievements, including yourself.
I have a question. Can I ship the hat with Mr. Fogg? I know they're just old friends, but I'm a fan, personally, of the friends to lovers. Does Mr. Fogg have a wife? If he doesn't, can I? I'm not actually asking for permission. It's a feeling. You can't stop me. Oh, the words hit like a bomb, bringing his great speech to an end.
All right, calm down, old chap.
Mr. Fogg, the people want the qualifiers because they're for everyone. They provide each and every person with an equal opportunity to shine.
Sensing Mr. Fogg's uncertainty, Tooth Fairy smiles as she offers a contribution. I love these people. All three of them are so cute.
Me. Although, for us, it'll be more like a battle to fight.
She gazes out the window at the people below, her head shaking gently in quiet frustration. Words lodge in his throat like a date pit, neither going down nor coming up. After a pause, he sighs deeply.
Honestly, will these people stop sending me petitions? I've been absolutely inundated with them.
Priorities. Circling to the back of the desk, he opens a drawer and throws a pile of envelopes onto the desk with faint anger. Brimley and Tooth Fairy remain silent, unsure of how to interpret his intent.
Fine. Someone has to keep everyone healthy. I'll do everything I can to minimize the damage from the smog.
Baby. After a moment, Mr. Fogg lifts his head.
Don't worry. I'll talk to the relief center to sort out all of the paperwork for the event.
Such a sweet man. 10 out of 10. Deserve to see a bloody here and there once in a while.
Here you are. This is yours. Please come here for a copy of the emergency guidebook if you don't have one. Make sure you read it carefully. We don't want anyone hurt if there's an emergency. And here, take this special sheet I enchanted to protect you from the smog. I came up with the idea a couple days ago. It can drive away the smog around you by controlling the wind. Not very effective, but it's better than nothing.
You're such a good bean. What a smart girlie.
Blimey, you did all this yourself?
Cheers, little knocker-upper, but you don't need to worry about us. We've lived in the smog for generations.
That's not good.
What can it hurt to hold a little smog?
Agreed. We asked for the exhibition ourselves, so we'll pay the price if anything happens.
Here's the confirmation of your application. Your contingency plan has been approved by the Relief Center. My colleagues and I will do everything we can to keep you all safe. As for the London air pollution auto-detecting purifier Mark III, I'll do my best to fix it.
I think it needs a tank. And maybe some vapor for all the yucky stuff to go into. Easily.
Next, we'll gather the athletes who have yet to leave the city and hold a small exhibition game.
Sucks for the ones that are really left.
Of course, it won't be an official event, but at least it'll give an opportunity for the athletes to demonstrate their hard work to a group of spectators. I'm sure they'll be a great source of inspiration for the people of London as they cheer on their favourite athletes.
Sweet.
Oi, Mr. Fogg, I brought you this. It's Mrs. Brown's leek and potato soup with bread and butter.
Soup?
For
him?
Mrs. Brown. Please give her my thanks. Has everyone eaten?
I love that also they didn't... Maybe they were a little disgruntled with him, but they didn't really give him the blame when the machine didn't work. Because aside from being in high regards and having a good position, I think they can see he worked the hardest.
Yeah. Mrs. Brown, Mrs. Jones, Ben's son and I have been cooking since 4 in the morning to get food out to everyone. But it still ain't enough. Almost everyone in the neighborhood's coming. All right, I have to go make more soup. See you later.
Bye, Will.
Hey, what's that you got from the knocker-upper? An enchanted sheet, apparently. She'd tell me to blow it when I need to use it.
Yeah!
Would you look at that? It conjured a gust of wind. We can
Look
use
at
this while we're
genius, I
working.
love her.
Yeah, it blows the smog away. All right, well, sort of.
Mr.
Sort
Fogg!
of is good enough.
Mr. Fogg! I'm here to help.
Oh,
Sorry.
you. You're the girl from the market, aren't you?
Yes, that's
And
me.
little Lisa. She has a name and it's Little Lisa.
Let's try our best to fix the machine together. But there's no need to worry. Mr. Fogg, we can still hold the exhibition even if we can't do it.
Aww.
The exhibition.
Sorry.
All right.
So many good people. Oh my god, I hope
Next,
it
introducing the London Uluru
better than
Exhibition
Rayashki. It has Rayashki vibes, but it's less dangerous vibes. Like in Rayashki, I could feel someone die. I am just worried for Mr. Fogg, but maybe he's safe because he isn't exactly the focus The focus isn't on someone might die here. It's not as dangerous, so I'm okay. I think we're okay. I don't know. I don't trust this game.
So far, 28 players have registered for the 6-day event, which will host one sport per day.
All right, everyone, let's push together.
Woo.
3, 2, 1.
The residents of Cross Street had taken it upon themselves to rebuild the stadium.
Hey, your painting's totally off theme. Look, mine's a mockingbird with a gold medal. It just won first place in the singing competition.
The Uluru Games ain't got a singing competition. You should have drawn something more athletic. Like my sailfish. It's the fastest swimmer in the world.
How exciting! Our very own Uluru Games, without any interference from the Foundation.
It's too fairy. I've made a list of all the athletes who signed up for the qualifiers. A lot of them have left, but some would like to stay for our exhibition.
Good. And I've made a list of the daily attendees based on the tickets they bought for the qualifiers. Mr. Fogg and Mr. Brimley are discussing the possible security issues of the event with the Relief Center staff and the police. We may actually start the games on the day the qualifiers were originally scheduled. But since this is all improvised, we'll probably encounter some unexpected problems as the games continue. We need to be prepared.
I am expecting a fog monster to be included in the unexpected problems.
Yeah, I know.
The girl's enthusiasm dims as she looks over the sports venue, eyes tinged with quiet regret.
Thank you, Flutterpage. It must have taken a lot of effort to make the athlete list. You've done an excellent job.
She continues to scan the venue, as if searching for something.
So, you saw the whole athlete list. Did you see the name you were hoping for?
How did you... Miss Tooth Fairy, I
think you should go call her. She gets worried if you're not there for too long. She hesitates, her brow furrowed, her lips are barely moving.
Flutterpage! Flutterpage!
What's up?
Come here. We need you to explain to the Relief Center how your little sheets work.
The girl hesitates as she looks toward the somber officials.
Just go. They need you more than I do. Your explanation may decide whether the games can be held.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
I love you, girlie. Tooth Fairy, what are we doing? I think we should have a plan. She skips excitedly toward the door of the venue, where Brimsley and Mr. Fogg await her arrival. As a worker carrying a wooden frame passes, she disappears from view.
You've got yourself a new outfit. It looks great on you.
She's here? Yes, a tall slim woman emerges from the shadow. Oh my god, her pointed leather shoes gliding along the floor with poised restraint.
Oh, I like your coat too.
Okay, ship this too though. Everyone fucking stop. This has potential.
Thank you.
Her coat is very majestic.
My grandmother had one just like it. She died 2 years ago. Had a proper sweet tooth too.
We'd have got along well.
I don't know why I love this conversation. They are bonding. She's trying.
How did you know I was here?
Oh, I didn't until my tooth fairies found you.
So you have a whole jar of scapegoats who can take all the blame for you? How convenient.
You've pulled yourself together, haven't you? Even your sarcasm has become bitter again.
I was about to say, if she is a little mean, it means that she's fine though. Just doesn't have to be mean to herself. Equality though. She's mean to others like she's mean to herself.
So,
She doesn't actually mean it to others, though.
Just getting some fresh air.
In that outfit? Not that it isn't pretty, and it isn't appropriate. It actually is. I'm just telling you that that's a performance outfit. The two of them remain silent as they observe the mayhem of the sports ground. Workers shouting and children running back and forth.
Look at them. They're all so happy. What do you think?
I've never seen such a rudimentary, disorderly, and poorly prepared event in my life.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Well, of course. It's totally amateur. But it's built on enthusiasm and sportsmanship.
I love you, Tooth Fairy.
Athletes will go head-to-head. Spectators will cheer. And the stadium will be lit up by the energy they release together. It's imperfect, yes. But it's inclusive and unstoppable. And that's what makes it special.
You have no excuse. You cannot self-sabotage anymore. Do it for the little bean. Willow holds a crumpled registration form in her hand. I'm so happy. To be continued. I'm continuing it right now, fortunately. Okay. This also wasn't that long. 17. Opening ceremony. You are positively luminous, darling. Oh, darling. I love when the hat calls me darling. Okay, it's another freebie. Uncle Bill, Aunt Connie, Little Mary, Old Harold. The people of Cross Street stand gathered at the front of the stage, hammers and saws in their hands. Old Harold discreetly moves a shovel out of sight. Perched on a tree, a canary nervously swivels its head to watch the crowd assemble on this bleak winter day.
Leave it to me, Dal.
Simping. Toothfairy gives a slight nod and Brimley ascends the makeshift wooden podium.
Testing.
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Today marks the beginning of the London Uluru Exhibition Games. As you can see, the weather isn't looking great. The smog still sits heavy in the sky.
The crowd beneath the platform looks up at Brimley. Cement stain and coal smudges on their faces.
There's no wind, no sunshine, no warmth, and even my brim is soggy from the damp. It's truly miserable out here.
He was born for this.
On top of that, the stadium's shabby, and we only have a limited number of athletes. To many, these games will be seen as disappointing. However, even without the support of the Foundation, we've managed to rebuild this stadium with nothing but our own hands and determination. I've confirmed that our stadium meets all the standards required by the government, and there's no doubt that it matches the Foundation's too. As for the operation of our games, we've built a reliable team consisting of various Uluru professionals and supporters. They are currently in every corner of the stadium, working their hardest to prepare for the upcoming event. They will be our backbone, supporting the entire games to ensure that everything runs smoothly. As we all come together, I believe the passion of our games will burn as hot as the sacred fire of Uluru itself. So, without further ado, I hereby declare that the London Uluru Exhibition Games have begun!
Let's go! They even have party popper, look at that! So organized! Ooh. Oh, okay, that's a good thing. It's this one, okay. And those. The crowd bustles and chatters like a flock of birds. Toothfairy, Brimley and Flutterpage are quickly bombarded by a flood of questions.
Miss Toothfairy, we don't have enough judges for the winged key archery. Friends has been put on to umpire 2 events at the same time, so we left to do the other one.
2 events at the same time? The other event starts tomorrow. He must have mixed up the schedule. Get him to come back.
All athletes participating in the 1500-meter weighted run, please report to the 3rd preparation area. I repeat, please report to the 3rd preparation area.
So much chaos.
Excuse me. I lost my name tag. Can I get a new one?
Certainly. Go straight ahead and take the first left to get to the player office. There's a girl called Flutterpage in there. Show her your ID, and she'll give you a new tag.
They have dedicated offices, and the Flutterpage is at the office. So cute.
I'll take you there. Follow me, friend.
Sure. Thanks.
Oi, hold on a minute. Friend, why haven't I seen you before?
Huh? Judge 2 is suspicious. Brimley examines the judge suspiciously before pulling his ID card directly from the inside of his coat.
This ID is fake. Security!
Oh my god! People... This is an amateur event. I don't think it's an official event. Why are you trying to cheat the system?
I'm just a big fan. Please don't kick me out.
It was a stalker for the player. I need the police. I need a report. The volunteer security team quickly swoops in and removes the impersonator. One of them whispers a few words to Brimley.
Tooth Fairy, my doll.
My doll?
What is it?
I love him so much. Is this video just me simping over Brimley so much? This can't be the title, this is part 3.
I've been told that a mate of ours would like to post some flyers in the stadium.
A mate?
We already have a sponsor. I'm afraid you'll have to turn him down.
By mate, I mean Arthur.
Okay, well, why did you even ask confirmation? That very glances over to where Brimley is looking and catches sight of a black and white banner at the entrance of the venue. To the venue. Smog kills.
Has he been sitting all this time under that banner with his machine?
Yeah, he's using it to show everyone what can happen if they breathe in too much smog.
I don't know if I should call him wavering in his principles or completely stubborn.
How is he showing? How is he showing? Because he's not making people inhale the smog to show them. So what?
Arthur's always been a righteous official. He truly cares about the people. He's
I
tough,
can tell.
tenacious, and has a powerful ability to influence others.
You sound more like an official than he does.
Tooth Fairy looks over at the athletes, preparing to race, and the crowd cheering on them on enthusiastically. It's 2 a.m. Chill.
Come on, go for it.
It is. Okay.
First place! Yes!
What? No!
No!
Thank you! Thank you!
Deserved. Victory deserved. The athlete blows kisses at the spectators, triggering another wave of excitement.
Not even the smog can stop the people's enthusiasm for sports. No matter the obstacle, they will always find a way to enjoy it. I suppose Mr. Fogg is still refusing to take one of Flutterpage's sheets?
This fucking man.
Of course he is. Arthur said he'd never run away from the smog. As Fogwalker, he has to confront it.
I'm gonna kick his ass if he dies.
He's stubborn, just as you said.
I'm gonna kick his ass. Either way.
Floor ritual competitors, please report to the 5th preparation area. I repeat, please report to the 5th preparation area.
Oh, that's Ms. O'Hagan's event.
Yeah.
I wanna see my
Do you
girl.
think she'll show up?
Yeah.
Tooth Fairy, Mr. Brimley.
He's here.
Did you hear that?
Look at your
about to
friend.
start.
Look at your friend. Look at your friend.
But where's Miss Willow?
She'll be here. I promise. Tooth Fairy looks at Brimley. Though he had no eyes for her to read, the slight shifting of his brim carries a sense of trepidation. Neither knows how to respond to the child, hesitating between igniting her hopes and destroying her dreams. Or perhaps the truth is exactly what she's hoping for.
Go check the floor ritual venue, Flutterpage.
What for? Is Miss Willow there?
She'll be there. Go check if she's there. She'll be there. She looks directly at Tooth Fairy. At Tooth Fairy, sorry. Keep saying it wrong. Her eyes widen as they began to sparkle.
She's there, isn't she?
No.
You'll have to go there to find out.
She has to be there. I'm gonna write if she isn't. Sorry. My ear is starting to hurt too. Why? I want to be healthy. Sorry.
I'll cover for you at the player
She
office.
can't help but give
Just
a
go,
slight
little
smile.
tacker.
Go on then.
They have adopted this child. Flutterpage starts to smile, but a flicker of doubt quickly clouds her expression.
This time, I won't disappoint her.
You never did.
I brought her a real game. No need to climb the tower and hide away anymore. This is real.
You never disappointed her. Don't make me cry again. She raises her hand and waves to Tooth Fairy and Brimley, a determined look on her face.
See you later.
Go, baby, go. With that, Flutterpage turns and runs off. Okay. Ow, my butt. I'm sorry. I did stretch before, but my butt hurts. Everything hurts. I hate this. I hate living. No, I don't. At the 5th preparation area, the floor ritual competitors are warming up.
Look at this place.
I got this.
You could find a better venue at any school in the city. These games are really something.
Uluru, why are you here then?
They built it in a matter of days. You can't ask for much.
Thank you.
Oh my! It's an honor to meet you, Miss Bartley.
Don't be an ass then. The competitor hurriedly wipes her hand before extending one to Caroline.
Take care warming up. You wouldn't want to get hurt just before the competition.
You're very kind. Thank you.
A staff member with a volunteer ID strides in from the doorway.
Floor ritual competitors, the event will start in 1 minute. Please confirm your numbers as I will be calling you to enter the floor in numerical order.
Why is a man? Why would a man be there? There are ladies here.
Competitor number 2401, please enter the floor. Competitors 2402 and 2403, please wait in the locker room.
Good luck.
The first competitor receives a few well wishes before waving goodbye as she makes her way to the competition floor. Now that the event has begun, Caroline stops warming up.
What about Charlotte?
She'll be here, I believe. There you go. She cannot be
Charlotte,
here.
you're here.
The vibes were
I knew
right
you wouldn't be
for
able
her
to
to be
stay
here.
away. You haven't changed a bit.
No. No. Willow pauses in the middle of her stretch.
What do you want from me?
Be friendly for once. Well, it's not her character, it's fine.
What do I want? Have you forgotten about the challenge?
She'd be so disappointed if you tell her the truth.
What's your number?
I don't think that's any of your concern. Or are you trying to win over the organizers with a little goody-two-shoes act? The ever-so-helpful competitor turned volunteer, Miss Bartley?
He's always thinking the worst.
Oh, I didn't know you could be so sarcastic.
Oh, she was so excited. Please.
You better get used to it.
Really? You mean we'll chat again in the future?
I love her. Willow is all about competition, and Caroline is flirting with her. Good. Let's shut her up. Willow turns her head away from her. She's not used to kindness right now.
I'm not the Charlotte you used to know. Stop trying to bond with me.
Baby. They're beautiful. Woo. Man, I love women. Okay. Caroline walks toward her.
But you are the Charlotte I used to know.
Don't make me cry.
You're still that black swan I've always chased after. When I saw your performance, the grace, the beauty of it, it inspired me to become a floor ritualist.
Oh.
But you just disappeared after you became champion. Well, as long as you're back.
Stop. Look at them. Look at this. Perfection. Just be together.
So funny.
Just be pullable so you can be in a suitcase with her. I don't think she'll be. Caroline looks at Willow with a quiet composure, her lips forming a slight smile.
See you on the floor.
Caroline heads back to the preparation area. I needed this.
Player number 2406, Caroline Bartley. Please enter the floor.
Está in Gurla? The sound of the volunteer's voice filters in the room, muffled and distorted by the walls. Willow stamps her slightly stiff right leg.
Time for me to head in too.
So you're after her? Hihi. I'm sorry. I love women.
Excuse me.
She finds her way to the spectator seat, settling to a corner. Caroline gracefully strides onto the floor, pausing to give a gentle bow to the judges. Then she brushes her hand across the didgeridoo and positions herself in the center, ready to begin.
Player number 2406, Caroline Bartley, whenever you're ready.
Caroline starts to dance, receiving her channeled energy. The didgeridoo produces a rich, resonant sound. I don't know if the text is gonna disappear on me, so I read very fast. And now it's us. Alrighty. Oh my god, to be continued. They are starting to go fast. They heard me. They heard that it is 2:06 a.m. Okay? The games go on. No matter what comes after, those unprecedented qualifiers have already left a lasting impression on everyone. Sorry. View the list. Okay, not so long. Note, this list has undergone a second review. Winged Key Archery. Confirmed Peter Thomas, Kent. Even participant confirmed to be fewer than 3. Permitted to continue as per regular. Withdrew. Oh, both of them withdrew. Victoria White, Yorkshire. Found 12 days after having gone lost her direction in the smog during a London training session. Exhibits severe screaming reaction to winged keys. Huh? Withdrew for safety reason. What happened to Victoria? Stanley Smith, London. Unable to make contact. Recorded as withdraw. Note found on the Peri qualifier final participant list. Verified as the same individual. Okay. This one is weird. I think that's important. Jesus. Okay. 1500 weighted run. 1500 meters, sorry. Weighted run. 15 kilogram division. Withdrew. Bluebell Dove, Kent. Both entered and withdrew under an alias. Withdrew confirmed Charles Scott, originally in the 25 kilogram division, after withdrawing and registering for 50 kilogram division after low participant count was observed. Lily Morris is confirmed, Glasgow, honorary Scottish Shetland Pony Club member. Pink Pony Club, sorry. Oh my god, okay. Decided to continue competing after failing to transport her pony out of London in the middle of this fog. Floor ritual. Confirmed. Caroline Bately, South Yorkshire, qualified directly for Uluru finals. Anna Baldwin, Essex, initially withdrew due to Caroline Bartley's entry, rejoined after learning Bartley already qualified for finals. Oh! Wow, such a fun! Is that all this? Willow, London, registered under an alias. Okay, Hazy Memories, lifted up by the end of your former self. What does it mean? It's a freebie, So no big fight yet. When is the big fight? I want the fight. Day 1. Scared? No, please. I don't want to see the flashback.
What's this, Miss Raven?
She's so pretty. He's so small.
A seed that will settle in your heart and soon grow to be your closest friend. Its roots will stretch all the way from Australia to the soles of your feet, and together you will make the music to your floor ritual. Now, my dear, listen closely. Listen to what it has to say. Listen. Hold it. Feel it. Let it know who you are. It isn't just a piece of wood, but a mouthpiece passed down through the ages. It allows us to understand what our God hears during the ritual.
Ooh. It doesn't look all that special to me.
Doesn't even look like an instrument to me.
If you want it to speak, you must greet it with your arcane skill first. It's the only language it'll understand.
All right.
She's not buying it.
It's responding.
Oh. I still don't get how it works.
That sounds awful.
That's because you greeted it awfully.
I greeted it awfully? You mean the fluctuation of my arcane skill wasn't stable enough?
Yes. Speak to it politely, and it'll respond with politeness.
Interesting. So maybe it didn't work because of her attitude? Day 7. It took 7 days for her to manage it?
Miss Raven, that hurts.
What hurts?
The path of pilgrimage is full of thorns. It offers no shortcuts. You must make your way inch by inch.
But also that's a child.
Otherwise, you'll never reach the Sanctuary of Glory, the place where all the lights gather. And you'll die a nobody.
Christ! I wonder why she has a complex. So, Jesus!
Will I be freed from pain if I keep training?
Oh my goodness. She's so small. Why are you doing this to her?
Shush. Press your head against your shin, just as the divine sun did.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
Closer! I want that head tight against your shin.
Bro, honestly, as someone that did ballet when she was young and had a crazy set of teachers, this also it's a little too much. Wait, there is a connection between childhood sports with crazy teachers and the traumas that we have. And negative self-talk, oh god. Are the bad voices in my head my dance teacher? Am I discovering something about myself? Oh my goodness. I have to go on. Also,
the tighter, the better.
My ballet teacher used to put us, make us put against the wall, the butt against the wall, with our legs like this touching the wall, and she would stay balanced on our two legs with her feet, grabbing with her hands the bar, not to hurt us too much, but like she would push with her weight our legs down, so our grand jeté with it's the flying splits, I don't know how to say it in English, but so that our grand jeté and our splits would be more open and more beautiful to see. And actually my friends were a little too nice to me. So sometimes she just picked me and with her adult weight push down my legs with her feet. While, of course, not with all overweight. But at some point, my splits were so, so good that my feet touched the floor. Like that. I did. It was painful until it wasn't, and then I lost sensibility. That's traumatizing. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm saying this to you. Let's go ahead. Maybe because I know why. This happens. This is realistic. This event was for me. Oh, day 93. Yikes.
Confusion. Sadness. I can see it all over you.
I wonder why.
My classmates were making fun of me. They said I was using the training to avoid my duties. They said I never do anything with them. I've skipped classes, sports days, and the summer outing. They said that all I do is train to be a clown in a show.
That's so not healthy. Where are your parents?
Miss Raven, can I take a break? Just for today?
I know this won't end well.
I want to spend time with my classmates.
And I'm dreading it.
No. You made a promise, remember?
What promise is worth this?
I promised to focus on my training and never slack. No matter what.
That's not slacking, it's
If I want to be a champion, I need to be able to beat every other floor ritualist in the world.
That's a little too familiar.
Every tear, every drop of sweat will pave my path to the podium.
So, you do remember it. Every word. Our God can only hear the most faithful prayers. Yes, only the most faithful. You must offer everything you have to him. Your heart, your flesh, from here to here.
Good thing I was way more defiant than her. And if I wanted to rest, I would just take a day of rest. But when we did, how do you say it? Competitions. When we did the ballet competitions, it was actually nice for me because I liked choreography better, but only if the choreography had a story behind it and it was fun with fun costumes and the experience was nice. I didn't like being screamed at because well, when you do there is trial and error, and when you make a mistake you get screamed at. It was like that. I think it's like that for her too, but competitions were my favorite because the exercises that we did every day were actually really taxing and really boring once you learned all of them. But I did feel the nervousness of the teacher growing. This is actually a bit too much for me. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, I have to read. She traces a path for Charlotte. I forgot how to read it. Head to her toes with her fingers.
If you can't do that, you'll be surpassed and never win the attention of our God. If that happens, you'll be completely forgotten, like you never existed. Is that what you want?
At this point, I kind of would want that.
No.
To escape the pressure, but...
Then what are you
She's more strong-willed than me.
Begin.
Also, kids are scary shapeable. I don't know how to say it.
No, not like that.
And she was shaped for this.
Why? This element will score me points.
Yes, but not enough.
Not
yeah, the
enough?
screaming.
Then
I
they
feel
should
that.
revise their scoring system.
By not enough, I mean it's imperfect. Unfaithful. Our God won't hear you. Are you unwilling to try a better element, or simply unable to?
Oh, please. I can do any element without even trying.
Then show it to our God.
She's so confident, I love it.
Stop nagging me.
Also, that weird God thing. At least I didn't ballet didn't add the religious story trauma to all that mix. She also had that. You're good. You're okay, honey. You're in the present.
I suppose I got carried away. This applause isn't for me.
Soon it will be.
But it should be.
Yeah, tell him. Oh my god, look at the Smog. Willow rubs her brow, a heavy expression on her face as she peers at Caroline. She's being showered with applause.
What distracted me? Must have been that graceful element that Caroline finished perfectly. She had it down to the smallest detail.
See, she was graceful. You were wrong.
In that way, we were like sticklers for detail. That's why.
Same trauma. Trauma besties. Trauma twins. Sorry, I should stop. She squints as her eyes continue to follow Caroline.
Thank you, everyone.
I'm feeling so restless.
It's a competition. With a respectful salute, Caroline exits the floor.
Player number 2407, Anna Smith, please enter the field.
The ritualist named Anna makes her way to the floor and gets into position.
What did you think, Charlotte?
He zoned out. Sorry. Caroline pats Willow's shoulder from behind.
Well, you certainly haven't skimped on your training these past years.
That's the nicest thing you could get. That's the nicest thing. Don't worry. This was even too much for her. Willow shoots Caroline a sharp look.
You're better than when you were 9. I'll give you that.
Well, at least she's laughing. Okay, I love them.
But
Caroline steps toward the railing of the spectators area. Sorry.
Are you sure you saw my performance clearly? The smog's rather heavy.
Side by side, Willow and Caroline peer through the dense smog as they watch Anna perform a routine. Sorry, it was disappearing. Meanwhile, on the opposite side, oh jeez.
Flutterpage.
This is dangerous.
Toothfairy, Mr. Brimley, good timing.
Just in time, eh? Well, we wouldn't want to miss Ms. Willow's performance now, would we?
The lady doing her routine right now is called Anna. It should be Miss Willow next, but I can hardly see a thing.
True, the smog's too heavy. Hopefully, it'll clear before Miss Willow comes out.
I think something is coming. Maybe next part will be the big fight. Suddenly, the didgeridoo song comes to a grinding halt. Are you okay, Anna?
What's wrong?
Anna? Anna stops mid-routine and gestures toward the judges. Her mouth is moving. Anna's knees spreads among the crowd.
Why, she stop?
I think she's requesting a timeout.
A timeout? Is she hurt?
As Anna walks away from the floor, the crowd buzzes with speculation. Sorry. After some time, the speakers crackle to life with an announcement.
Silence, please. An announcement from the floor ritual judges. Due to force majeure, player number 2407, Anna Smith, requested suspension. After discussion, the judges have decided to suspend the game.
I believe that because I think it's unhealthy for her to breathe this in while she does her routine. Understandable.
Suspended? What about Miss Willow? Will she not get to compete?
Poor Miss Willow keeps having like an altalena. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say it in English right now. An altalena of emotion, from excited to nervous to maybe I'm not competing, then maybe I'm competing again, and now I'm not competing. What the frick?
Suspended?
Swings of emotion.
We
There you
gave
go.
everything to hold these games. How could she just back out like this?
I heard that a winged key archery player got injured. Maybe that's why.
What, so we're supposed to just leave? The games have hardly begun.
Miss Toothfairy, what should we do? Miss Willow is next. It'll be such a shame if she can't play.
We need to clear this. Tooth Fairy looks into the murky yellow smog and sighs. My goodness. Okay. Oh, yes, the fight! We're almost there. I need to hold on. Actually, it hurts my stomach because I've been coughing so much. I have to post today though. I have to do the thumbnail. I already edited everything. I'm so good. Today I did so much. It makes me feel so good to do things. Okay, dancing in the smog. Dance until the sky clears up. Can you do that? Can you clear up the sky with a dance? With a ritual? Sorry, something in my eye. I'm good. I wish I had water. I should have gone. Well, it's fine.
Did you hear that? The games have been suspended.
Maybe until tomorrow. Well, the schedule maybe. Well, we'll see. I think there's a fight, so we're not waiting until tomorrow. Sorry, I still have something in my eye. Okay, I'm good.
Yes.
Caroline walks back to Willow's side. She's so cute. She sticks to her.
And wait further notice. Maybe the games will continue once the smog clears.
I think the open fire doesn't help. The workers appear to be clearing up something from the floor.
What? Go home and spit in the faces of everyone who worked so hard to make this happen?
Huh?
More and more spectators get to their feet as they prepare to leave.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I won't wait any longer.
Someone is eager. That's nice, a nice change. Willow turns and strides directly in the finish. Toward the judge's tent. Realizing Willow's intent, a sudden impulse takes hold of her as she speeds to face the stand.
Damn this bloody smog.
A few spectators reach for the railings as they get ready to leave.
Wait! Everyone! The games aren't over yet!
But the competitors aren't even competing. What's the point of staying? Oh, why don't they go and dance on the floor instead?
Goodbye.
Everyone, please return to your seats. Player number 2408, Willow.
What?
Willow's dark silhouette now stands firm at the center of the floor. Just as she did all those years ago, she touches, sorry for being quiet, she touches the didgeridoo at the front of the arena.
I've lived in seclusion for 10 years. Trained alone with nothing but the pain in my leg and my own arrogance.
She knows. She's self-aware. Sorry for the sudden ASMR. I actually cannot raise my voice, my throat hurts. The sound of people hopes for Uluru flows steadily into her ears.
Therefore,
let me just
on
check.
This day, on this floor, I will perform without care for what anyone thinks.
Go, girl. Give them everything you've got. Maybe it's too close. Maybe I should just get closer to the mic like this. Okay, maybe I don't need to hold the mic. I can still whisper and it hears me. I just have to be close. I'm sorry for the jump scare. Willow strikes her beginning pose. A black swan in the smoke. Oh, like the trailer. And the didgeridoo start to play. Sorry. Was that a phaser?
Palest yellow turns to godly light.
Sorry, I would look at it like this.
The sun births shadows.
Betrayed.
The moon shines bright. Luch, reborn from dark's embrace, I walk your path in sacred space. Life's end is death, but bones to life ascend.
A shadow. So pretty.
Luch, before me, from
Beautiful.
underworld I wend. Luch, gaze on me, I rise from shadows dark. Luch,
Heed me, your power impart, as you are me and I your counterpart.
Oh, what the freak? I thought it was a dragon for a second because it was flying. It is a dragon. Holy moly. Holy smokes. Holy freak.
There's something there. There in the smoke.
My god. Why did it come out right now though? Very climactic, perfect for the storytelling. Still. What timing. Let's go balance mode. I needed it. Oh, perfect. I think I want this. Because we have still the awesome. Amazing. I love this. I love the boss design in this game. It's so fun. Okay, still the same. I'm sorry. Still the same stats down poison stuff.
Miss Tooth Fairy, it's the Black Fog. It's here.
Let's go. Let's kick its ass. Oh, I should have put Tooth Fairy. Well, it's fine.
But it looks like it's in pain, like an earthworm squirming and writhing before it dies.
In pain?
Huh. It certainly had a violent reaction to Miss Willow.
Oh, did she do something?
Could it be that her ritual holds some power that suppresses the Black Fog?
Jokes on everyone in the neighborhood. They thought it was her fault. She was saving them, basically. She is saving them right now, probably, by luring it in. And if it's in pain, by hurting it.
I told you that Miss Willow was the best witch of them all.
So cute.
This is no time for chit-chat. We need to stop the damn thing. Otherwise, it'll destroy this place, just like it did the hospital. Arthur, get the crowd out of here.
Hey? Oh, we just stopped them from leaving, god damn it. Okay.
Just another shift, what I'm good at.
This way, please.
What I'm good at, sorry.
It's out with you.
Let's stay close to the mic, so you can still hear me. Actually, while they fight, let me check. The mic has no problem, so I hope you can hear me. I might have to lower the game volume a bit, so we are on the same volume. And also, by this time, we are 1:38 in. I think you're sleeping. Have a good sleep, my little baby. I hope you have beautiful dreams. For me too, because it's basically almost 3 AM, and tonight I'm not gonna sleep. Sorry. Good night. Good night to people that listen to this before falling asleep. I love you. You are special, you are important, you matter, you are great, you are loved. I don't know why I'm doing this, sorry. Anyway, let's kick its ass.
My prayer. My child, oh, I call upon
My
you.
child. Let's just do this.
Another shift.
Just another shift.
A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you? In the name of darkness.
Laundry time.
Also, why was I singing when my throats hurt this much? What the heck? Holy shit. Beautiful. I need proper healing. Ouchie. My damage still. Okay.
Yes.
Your room is ready, dear.
I admire your courage.
My child.
My child. I'm gonna do
This
this.
way, please.
This way, please.
Higher than the bell tower, and even the clouds.
The bell tower, that's how it's called. She's so baby, I love her.
Knock, knock.
A flying
Room
baby.
service.
For you and for us.
Okay. And we put
Bloody handprint on broken
I'm not gonna
glass.
cut this fight that much because I think this is just beautiful. So, oh, there's still the smog thing coming down. Well, of course there is. Oh shit!
Can't really do that to a poor
I didn't notice Flutterpage was this hard. The poison is doing a lot for us. To us, not for us. Also for us because they have it too, but still. Don't. Oh, they're almost dead. Oh, we're so powerful. What the heck? I'm gonna just merge. I didn't think it was gonna be this easy. What? Where did it go? There we go. Flutterpage, my baby. Oh, I didn't need. Vabbè is Italian.
This way, please. Heed my
This way, please.
Together, we are fearless.
Knock, knock.
Room service. I wonder if we'll have enough. If we do have enough kids for an all kids team.
Have you won?
Kindergarten team. Maybe Vila can be in it as a healer, so it can be a kindergarten plus teacher. Oh, but I think Balloon Party is a kid, and they are a healer. Oh, everyone. Oh, it was too easy indeed. Is this an Hydra?
Not yet. It's
Should we
generating
stop
a new
fighting
body.
it? Or attacking the head? Generating a new body?
Are those two heads?
My freaking eye,
or
sorry.
two bodies? Oh, it's trying to copy my bow, ain't it?
Your what? Your bow! Ah, so
I
true.
don't think so, little tacker.
No, it's
They're
true.
just heads of coal.
Don't give up, Willow!
You have fans!
Why are there still civilians here?
Because they, I don't know, they love the performance.
They want to help.
Oh,
Come on,
babies.
everyone. Let's dance with Willow. Follow her lead.
Oh, that's adorable! Is this not my friend? Sorry, but I was saying, you can see, oh no, I think it cut off, but here there is Bibi's little blanket. When he comes to sleep in my bed, he gets his own blanket. And that's it. Okay, I need to not die though.
Flowers bear fruit, and beasts give offspring's way.
Okay.
With eyes of fire pierced
I need
through
to
the
heal, boy.
cloudy maze. With eyes of fire pierced through the
Oh, they are
cloudy maze.
chanting. That's fun. This is useful. Thank you. Okay, let me just. Perfect.
We share the same dream.
Comrade, we share the same dream. What? Who am I healing? Everyone is healing. I guess my baby.
Remember your
Light the bonfire. Heed my prayer.
I will remember your sacrifice. I have to blow my nose again.
For the good of all.
I disappear.
The same shadow from the same light.
I think the shadows in her ultimate look like her and her younger self picking her up. If it's that, it's very cute. If it's not that, then it's Caroline, and that's even cuter. Holy shit. Let's not die. Chill. Would you please chill? My god, so many. Okay, so this is too cheery with the music for a boss fight, but I'll accept it. Oh, who am I healing? You. Oh, I didn't notice the two heads have separate health. Fuck, well, it's fine.
Will come. A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
Get out with you!
Go, girl, go! Ouchie. Help. Thank you, Vila. Actually, Vila was better than Tooth Fairy. Maybe. Oh no! That's the last thing I needed. Brief asphyxiation. She's dying! Holy shit. Hello? Stop, please.
I don't get it.
They have to die before this turns end. Before they kill me, actually. Hello? They die? They predicted. What just happened? I thought they had this much of life still left. What the heck? What happened? Oh my god. What did I won't ask any questions. Okay. The didgeridoo sounds a long hollow note as Willow leads the crowd into an almost trance-like state. Following Willow's lead, the crowd chants the prayer over and over, fueled by a zeal, I think, for the sport and a longing for the sun. In the wake of the mass ritual, the black fog dissolves into nothingness. Roar! Wow, with his body almost entirely disintegrated, the black fog is reduced to a core of thin, smoky soot as it scrambles frantically to avoid the sunlight.
All right, you filthy little thing. It's time you learned a lesson.
Ellen boy, you have been personally victimized. Oh, are you doing it? Mr. Fogg activates his London Air Pollution Auto-Detecting Purifier MK, I keep reading MK wrong, 3. And after a few puffs of black smoke, it rose to life.
You are under arrest for the pollution of the sky, as well as 15 crimes in violation of the Public Health Act.
Can it be a prison?
Take a good look around, because before long, you'll be rotting behind bars.
That's possible? Can this be a prison? Oh. Mr. Fogg aims the purifier at the panicked black fog and sucks in every last bit of the remaining coal ash. Oh my god, it worked! The purifier's glass dome fills with black dust in an instant before it all senses, I don't know how to read that, into a number of small black orbs. The little orbs peer out of the glass dome with a curious and confused expression.
It may be broken, but it's still an air purifier.
Is it still... What? Oh, sorry. Is it still a air purifier if it doesn't work? The didgeridoo melody slowly dies down. Willow stands in the center of the field, panting and drenched in sweat.
That's all from me. Thank you for watching.
I'm sure they saw it. She gives a deep bow. The spectators return to their senses, and the long-absent winter sun shines down on them once more. No longer is the world shrouded in shades of steel grey and ashen yellow. Oh, the clouds! They stare in amazement at each other, a few reaching their hands into the sunlight, feeling its warm caress. That's so nice! Applause breaks out from a corner of the crowd. It soon builds into a raucous cheer. One spectator simultaneously steps forward and embraces Willow. The crowd swells as more and more people step forward to embrace her. That's so cute! She needs this! In the simplest and most pure expression of joy. To infuse life with vitality, to eliminate all boundaries, to unite people. That is the true meaning of the Uluru Games. It's not very sanitary, considering that there is an outbreak of tuberculosis, but since it's caused by the smoke and the smoke disappears, I will not worry about it.
Yay! Yay!
Cute. Unable to squeeze her way through, Flutterpage leaps over the crowd, waving to Willow as she hangs in the air. Meanwhile, Caroline remains in the stands, elegantly applauding. Too elegant for hugs, I guess. Oh, baby. I'm so proud of her. Willow gives the two of them a subtle nod. Oh, this is nice. Definitely worth pushing through the aching throat to finish it. I would have been sad missing out on it, sorry, I think. See, listen. It is officially 2:46 AM. It's not 3 AM yet. Boy. Okay, London Sunny. They're together. I love them. They've such a cute dynamic. Okay, London Sunny. And so they set off on a new adventure. What's this? Okay, a freebie, of course. The fights are over. And also it is the epilogue. I'm so happy. Please do not give me a sad plot twist. 1 week later.
Come in.
Oh, Madame Z! Foundation office. A figure in brown enters the foundation office. It's my baby. It's my girl. I love that video. By the window, Madame Z turns to her face.
Madame
Turns to
Z,
faces.
here's
Faces,
the
sorry.
report from my mission.
Chill music. I need this. This makes me think everything will be fine. Tooth Fairy sets a thick report down at the corner of the desk. Madame Z's desk is cluttered with papers.
It seems you've been busy too.
Back in her office, poor thing. Madame Z winces a little as she takes a sip from her mug. The strength of her tea seems to correspond with her increasing workload. As the stacks of documents grow, the more bitter it becomes.
Even though we've confirmed connection between societal turbulence and the storm, there is no time to catch a breath. Once chaos breaks, it will be the end of another era.
Sorry, I
but we
wasn't paying
can't
attention.
resist the inevitable. All we can do is maintain order, to postpone it as long as possible.
In case usual storm stuff, I don't need to pay attention. Madame Z heaves a soft sigh, as the steam from her mug swirls unnaturally.
So, any findings in London?
She also gained a teeth, so it was a very productive trip. Tooth Fairy opens her hand flat. There's a speck of coal dust and a baby tooth. I was kidding. Resting in it. Productive.
A Walpurgis tooth from the Black Fog, and the last baby tooth of a child. Very rare, even for my collection.
I would think that since you worked with children, I don't know about that now, but you would have many teeth from children. The last one, maybe it's the rare one. Madame Z doesn't get it. Doesn't get the hype. I'm sorry, Tooth Fairy. Madame Z pushes her glasses up and holds her breath as she inches forward.
Right. Well, that's good to know.
Your girlfriend has an hobby, don't worry about it. After a few moments of examination, she straightens her posture.
I heard the London branch is still trying to replicate the ritual that was carried out at the exhibition games. What was that?
It was a coincidence, actually.
Tooth Fairy peers out the window, watching the soft white clouds gather on the horizon. Perhaps London too is enjoying such a beautiful weather.
After analyzing the live sample provided by Mr. Fogg, the London branch concluded that the Walpurgis is a mutant of the Kaharaith, a critter species that's been extinct for centuries.
Interesting.
Miss Willow lent one of her heirlooms to the London branch after the games, a book that details an ancient ritual meant to worship the god of the sun. This is the ritual she performed on the floor.
It was kind of a sun dance. Maybe the sunlight strengthened a bit. And it hurt it. And it came to check out what the freak was up. And found her. That's okay, that's a good explanation. I actually like explanations. It's fine. The coincidences and luck kind of thing. It's funny, actually. It's very fun. But I like logic a little more. I like explanation for stuff. My favorite.
But when Miss Willow performed the ritual again in front of the Walpurgis, nothing happened. My guess is that, since the Kaharaith disappeared, the ritual fell out of use and became fragmented over the years. Her version of it is probably incomplete. The conditions must have happened to align at that moment to allow the ritual to work. It could have been any combination of things. Miss Willow's dancing, the music from the didgeridoo, the fire from the torch, the magnetic fields around the stadium.
I love this a lot.
Or perhaps it was all of them. The ritual also happened to have the power to capture the Walpurgis, which put an end to the heavy smog in London. It makes sense, really, that a ritual used to worship the god of the sun would capture a monster that covers the sky and plunges everyone into darkness. In conclusion, the ritual's success was a near unrepeatable coincidence.
Hey, it worked.
An endangered critter and a long-forgotten ritual.
It seems like a fantasy book.
I guess that's why humans are always sifting through their past. There's always wisdom to be found in history.
Madame Z takes... I love the cup. Madame Z takes a small sip of tea from her mug, in her mug.
It's gone bitter. I should have finished it earlier.
Oh, me. I always forget the tea powder inside for too long. It always has a weird taste. And I did put a clock to time it. 3 minutes, technically. 3 minutes, for me, it's not enough. But they say 3 minutes. Well, it's fine. You can get another tea. She sets the mug aside and sits down at her desk.
By the way, I've approved your vacation request. No one should disturb you this time.
Let's go!
Thank you. Have a good day.
No one should disturb you this time. When was she disturbed the last time? That Peri sets... Oh, maybe it was at the start of this one? Maybe she should have been in a vacation instead of going to London? Ah, yes, I remember something similar. Okay, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Tooth Fairy sets another piece of milk candy on the desk and walks out. That would make up for the bitterness of the tea.
Milk candy. Makes me miss the rabbit candy back home. Well, at least it goes with the tea.
Madame Z unwraps the candy and pops it into her mouth. That's so cute that she leaves her candies. Oh, right. The
Miss
image...
Willow! I got it!
The image was of them two and maybe Mr. Fogg. Flutterpage's voice arrives before she does. Willow raises her eyes from her packing list as she hears a bright little footstep heading closer.
Look! The Foundations recognize our games! Here's your invitation and our tickets!
Let's go!
I suppose your flying does come in handy after all.
Willow shuts her suitcase and takes the folder from Flutterpage.
Are you done packing?
Flutterpage looks around Willow's room, making note of what's moved and what hasn't.
And you taking this medal with you?
You should. Flutterpage points to the medal recently placed in the cabinet. Oh! The first Willow has earned in almost a decade.
No. This is proof enough.
Willow pats the folder holding the invitation and 2 tickets.
But that medal's for the winner of the qualifiers.
Oh, please. They're just qualifiers.
Willow scoffs. Ding dong?
Who's that, I wonder?
Wow. So beautiful.
What happened to the garden? It's beautiful.
I just said that. It's you. It's Caroline. I thought it would be Mr. Fogg. No, I don't know why I thought that. She, of course, would be there in the last chapter to give me the girlfriend conclusion. I'm sorry. I just wanted to be sapphic. It's not my fault. But by the way, I'm so happy Mr. Fogg survived all of this. I don't know why. Anyway, back to the
Ms.
Willow.
Willow's put a lot of care into it ever since she won first place in the qualifiers.
You here too.
Ah, Charlotte. Ever predictable.
Caroline and Brimley. Oh, we'll take care of the garden when you're not here. Sorry. Caroline and Brimley look around the garden, enjoying the rare sight of foliage flourishing in winter.
What are you doing here?
Voiced flower.
We want to invite you to join us. Let's go to Australia together.
I'm so happy.
With Caroline too?
Please let this be just a plain good ending this time. I
For
need
your
this.
information, Charlotte, the top 3 athletes all qualify for the finals. And besides, I might have beaten you if you weren't so lucky as to capture that Valpurgis.
By the way, the ship we're taking is owned by the Bartley family.
Oh,
What?
So, Ms. Bartley said she'd arrange a presidential suite for us.
Oh my god.
A presidential suite? Like, for presidents?
Exactly that, my girl. Flutterpage's head sticks out from behind Willow.
It seems we'll be spending quite some time together in the coming weeks.
I'm sorry, please keep flirting with her. She cannot take it, and it's my favorite thing.
But which one of us is a president? It's Caroline, ain't it?
It is
must
Caroline.
be.
It is her. Absolutely, you're right.
Would you shut your mouth?
You can't scare me anymore.
Baby. Dusk paints the world gold, and from a distant riverbank, a frighter sounds its horn. Today, the skies of London are clear. Does it end here? Please. This is a perfect finale. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Amazing. 10 out of 10. I think everyone stop. Everyone freaking stop. New number 1 in my tier list of events. Tooth Fairy saves all events. Because my if you are new here, my former number 1 is Green Lake, the 1.2 event. I think this one beats it. Oh my god. Yes, I think we're, oh my god, I'm so excited. I love this event. I loved this event so much. It's actually, there's just one trace left. A collection of clipping compiled by an avid Daily Inquirer reader and diehard Uluru Games fan. Read the clipping. Ooh, she's here! Post-qualifiers prospects, setting out beneath clear skies. Following the Uluru London qualifier, 32 athletes from Britain, competing in 18 different events, departed for Australia aboard an Imperial Airways flight this morning. The weather was exceptionally clear with fresh air and no visible smog. Imperial Airway personnel commented that it was an exceedingly rare occurrence, an ideal omen for their momentous journey. Reports suggest that the rare clear skies may be related to the fog monster incident during the qualifiers. Many claim that Willow's floor ritual routine punished both the fog and the phantom beast, while skeptics argue that the witch staged the entire event. How fucking dare you! Using a sinister spectacle to manipulate public sentiment. Others have even claimed to hold insider knowledge indicating this to be part of a century-long conspiracy orchestrated by the Britain government. Oh my god. Conspiracy theorists are all the same. Samesies. Oh my god, I'm tired, I'm sorry. Whatever the truth of the matter, the Uluru qualifiers have brought tangible benefits to London. Hospital admission for respiratory condition have dropped by 60%, with many residents reporting easier breathing and air quality, reminiscent of centuries past. Amazing, fantastic, show-stopping, never seen before. I'm gonna do this and farm a bit for the shop later. I bought just a few things, of course Willow's Nightcon I already bought. Nightcon? Why do I keep... Okay, started in the brain, sorry. I keep thinking about the game. I should play it soon. Psycube, I meant Psycube, sorry.
Let's go out tonight. We could climb up the bell tower and catch a bit of fresh air. The roof's sure to be stone cold and damp, but we'll hear the insects chirping and the dogs barking. If the wind gets strong enough, I'll take you into the air and we can fly up through the clouds. When we get back, we can snuggle up to stay warm.
I'd love it. I'd love that. New daughter. New daughter unlocked. As I said, just a little bit of a final opinion of this event. New favorite, new number 1. Green Lake is still very, very up there. It's number 2. If this is number 1, that is number 2. I think Tooth Fairy just saves every event, as I said. But for sure, this event. I really enjoyed it. I just got scared a little at the start for Mr. Fogg because Mr. Fogg worked too hard and was an NPC. It was prime killing time. But the vibes were not that of someone that might get offed. So luckily, that was in fact the case. Everyone survived this time. But aside from that, the plot maybe was a tad long. The parts were a tad long. I think it was the same number of parts of the Haunted Highway event, but they were a bit longer. Complexively, sorry. It probably took me, maybe I also stop and talk a lot. It took me around 8 hours maybe to record all of it. While the other one, I think it wasn't more than 6. But it didn't feel too dragged. Maybe just a bit at the part of the preparations. But I think it was, the conflict was convincing enough. The time that it was allocated for each part, it was enough. It was enough. Maybe a little cutting would have been fine, but I'm not mad about the length. Of course, I love the characters. I just adopted a little Flutterpage, and Willow is absolutely amazing. I love her character. She's too relatable. She's too relatable, maybe because of also having been in a weirdly competitive childhood sport that is kind of adjacent as to hers. Ballet is a bit different from her ritual dancing, but it was close enough. It was close enough. The crazy teacher was also too close enough. But she for sure could take it more than me because she had a career in it. I was out as soon as I could. But of course, I loved Willow. She's just a mood, a little too close to home sometimes, one might say, with a negative self-talk. I fortunately got out of it. I hope she's also gonna get a little help and then get out of it. It's not as easy as it seems. It doesn't seem easy either, but it's even more difficult than it seems to get out of the negative self-talk thing. My favorite trick, if you have the same problem as me and Willow, is to get to the other side of the spectrum and it's silly, it's very silly, but pretend to have a god complex. Instead of saying like self-deprecating stuff, go to the other side. Instead of saying I'm so silly, you say I am so cool, I'm a genius almost. Nobody is better than me. And I think it kind of convinces your brain too. Anyway, big characters, big story, a little long, but I'm not mad. The only reason why I would be mad is that I'm recording it 6 hours in a row. But it's fine. That was not exactly my choice, but it was a choice that I made. Sorry for the last few, like 20 minutes where I couldn't really talk super high. I think, though, this whispering is high enough. Thankfully, my amazing pink mic saved the day by picking up me whispering. I also put some amazing filters and I turned the gain up all the way, not all the way, but kind of. So, because when I get shy and when I get nervous, my voice doesn't come out as high. So I'd rather like turn it down when I edit it than to you not hear me. In fact, I was watching my first Star Rail video recently. The start, you basically cannot hear me because I had a headset mic and I didn't know how to put filters and how to regulate the volume. So I'm just a little squeaky so scared and nervous, being like, hi, hello. Oh, but it was very sweet, and I watched it again, actually, because I wanted to check technically when our anniversary would be, because I think the channel was born in December, but my first time posting for real and sticking to a schedule would be the March 4th. It's not my first video ever, because I posted one single part of Tale of Vesperia. And then I said, I don't know, I don't know. And then like 1 year later, I posted on K-Starry. But sorry, that was something totally unrelated. I now go and rest my voice, but first I want to make sure you understand how much I love I loved this event so much. But yeah, I had a ton of fun, definitely worth the marathon. Still, for today I'm gonna stop here. I am going to post and then I'm going to bed. So thank you so much for watching. If you feel like it, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.